You're not born mentally dangerous. You become mentally dangerous the day you stop begging for understanding and start studying how the world actually works. The day you stop wishing people would treat you better, and you start noticing the patterns, the motives, and the hidden rules nobody talks about. And these rules aren't pretty. They're not soft. They're not positive. They're dark. But once you understand them, you become someone people don't play with, because you finally see through everything they try to hide. So here are 7 dark lessons that will make you mentally dangerous. The first dark lesson is simple. People respect distance more than they respect kindness. You can give someone loyalty, support, love, empathy. You can sacrifice your time, your energy, and your peace for them. But if they know you'll always be there, they stop valuing you. Human nature is strange like that. People admire what they can't fully have. They chase what feels slightly out of reach. And anything that is always available becomes invisible, even if it's good. So the moment you pull back, the moment you start giving yourself space, the moment you stop overgiving, people suddenly pay attention. You become unpredictable, a question mark. And nothing is more powerful than the person others can't figure out. Distance builds respect. Over-availability destroys it. This lesson hurts, but once you learn it, you stop running after people, and they start walking toward you. The second dark lesson: never explain yourself twice. Weak people keep repeating themselves. They try to prove their point. They try to justify their decision. They try to convince someone who already decided not to understand them. When you explain yourself twice, you're not communicating. You're begging. And nothing kills your power faster than begging to be understood. Say it once, say it clearly. If someone misinterprets you intentionally, let them. If someone pretends they don't get it, let them. If someone wants to twist your words, they will twist them no matter how many times you try to correct them. The mentally dangerous person saves their energy. They don't chase validation. They don't chase approval. They don't chase understanding. They speak once and let their actions do the rest. Silence will protect you far more than over-explaining ever will. The third dark lesson: you must learn to be disliked. This is the moment everything changes. Most people live their entire life in fear. Fear of disappointing others, fear of being judged, fear of being misunderstood. They'll betray themselves to stay liked. They'll shrink their personality to avoid conflict. They'll destroy their goals just to make someone else comfortable. But here's the truth nobody tells you. The more you grow, the more uncomfortable you become for people who aren't growing. The more standards you set, the more your presence irritates those who have none. The more honest you are, the more fragile egos will hate you. Being disliked isn't a failure. It's proof you're not fake anymore. You stop pleasing. You stop shrinking. You stop apologizing for existing. And the moment you become okay with being misunderstood is the moment you break the chains that kept you small. A person who doesn't fear being disliked is mentally dangerous. The fourth dark lesson: confidence is more about what you can walk away from than what you can achieve. Everyone talks about goals, success, achievements, hustle, results. But the strongest people in the room are not the ones who want everything. They are the ones who can walk away from anything: relationships, opportunities, friendships, comfort, validation, approval. When you can leave something that is hurting you, you're powerful. When you can step away from disrespect without warning, you're powerful. When you can walk alone without losing yourself, you're unstoppable. Weak people depend on outcomes. Dangerous people depend on themselves. And self-trust is a weapon. Once you believe you can survive the loss of anything external, you stop negotiating with your worth. You stop tolerating disrespect. And you stop holding on to things that are already killing you. Walking away is not weakness. It is the highest form of self-respect. Lesson 5. Most people don't actually want you to grow. They want you to stay exactly where you are, where your presence benefits them. Think about it. People love the version of you that makes their life easier. the one that doesn't ask hard questions, doesn't set boundaries, and always forgives. They love the you that gives more than you take and keeps the peace, even if it's slowly destroying your soul. When you start to grow, it threatens everyone who benefited from you staying small. The moment you start saying no, you reveal who only loved you when you always said yes. When you think for yourself, you expose those who relied on your confusion. Your growth is like a mirror, and most people can't stand to look in it. But the mentally strong person grows anyway, because staying small just to keep others comfortable is a slow form of self-destruction. Lesson 6. If you don't control your emotions, someone else will. This isn't about ignoring your feelings or becoming cold. It's about feeling everything but reacting to very little. You don't give away your anger for free. You don't let a single comment ruin your entire day. You don't let a temporary emotion cause a permanent problem. Most people are emotionally hijacked by their own impulses and insecurities. When someone knows how to trigger you, they own you. If they can make you angry, they can manipulate you. If they can make you jealous, they can control you. True power lies in emotional discipline. When you can stay calm under pressure, you become unpredictable. Nobody knows how to disarm a calm person. A quiet mind is a powerful mind. And lesson 7. Your life will completely change the moment you stop trying to prove your worth. Most people are exhausted not because life is hard, but because they're constantly performing, trying to prove they're smart enough, good enough, or lovable enough. But here is the truth. The people who genuinely love and value you don't need proof or convincing. And those who doubt you will always find a reason to doubt, no matter what you do. When you stop trying to prove yourself, you start living in your worth. You move differently. You speak differently. Your energy becomes rare and powerful, the kind that can't be manipulated or controlled. When you understand these dark lessons, how people truly behave, the psychology behind respect, boundaries, and emotional control, you stop being breakable. You stop being predictable. You stop being the version of yourself that others can control. These lessons don't make you a dark person. They make you a powerful, self-aware, and grounded one. And when you become that person, you don't have to say a word. People can just feel it. Thanks for watching.